This is one of the questions that I get all the time, is how to layer different technologies with each other. Microcurrent, radio frequency, how do I do this? Red light therapy. So that's what I'm talking about today, also with some skincare in certain devices. So let's get to it. Just so you know, I'm not a dermatologist, I am not an esthetician. I'm giving you this information based on years of experience of using beauty devices, as well as research and knowledge over the years. For more personalized advice, please make sure that you are contacting your dermatologist. If you're new here, welcome. I do a lot of beauty device reviews. That I feel is how I've made a lot of progress on my skin. I don't get Botox or fillers or plastic surgery. So I know a lot about beauty devices. I've been using them for about 3 to 4 years. I know how they work. I know technologies behind them and how to layer certain devices, what not to do. I'm not going to be talking to you about certain technologies and what they do. I've done many videos on that. I will list those in the product description information box if that is something that you are interested in knowing more about. All right, let's talk about now how to layer different types of technology such as radio frequency and microcurrent EMS. You always want to do your heated devices first. So these are heated devices. Lumo, Nua. These are radio frequency devices. This is Deep Shot by Medicube. This is an ultrasound device. This is a heated device, and the Nira precision laser underneath the eye, as well as the Nira Pro is a heated device because it's laser. Heated devices apply heat to the area that is going to help to build collagen. So you want to do your heated devices first. After your heated device, you can then go on with red light therapy. Red light therapy is going to help to calm and soothe the skin, which is why I love to do it after a radio frequency device. And also there is some additional benefits with helping to build ATP, and you will always end a treatment with microcurrent. If you are just only doing red light therapy and microcurrent, then I would do red light therapy first. That is going to help to kind of warm up and prepare the skin for your microcurrent treatment. But again, if you're using the EMS device, you might want to do the EMS first and then the red light therapy, because this can deplete ATP and the red light therapy can help to increase ATP. Can you layer different heated devices on top of each other, like ultrasound and radio frequency? I say no, absolutely not. Heated devices are pretty intense on the skin, so you don't really want to layer them on top of each other. And honestly, I really don't think, if you have a newer radio frequency, you don't need another radio frequency device. But I know if you're a beauty junkie like me, you might have several different devices, and maybe the one that you are using, the battery isn't working. So you want to use a different one. I would wait 72 hours in between heated devices if you are using this different types of heated devices. So if you're using, let's say, the Nira Pro laser and you want to use the newer radio frequency, you don't really need to, honestly, but if that's something you wanted to do, use the Nira Pro, wait 3 days, and you can use the radio frequency. Just do not use them very close together and do not use them on top of each other. Now, when we're talking about the Nira precision laser that goes underneath the eye, you can use this underneath the eye and you can use microcurrent eye treatment, because this is not a heated device. This is microcurrent, and that is totally fine. And also, if you're using different types of heated technologies, ultrasound and then radio frequency, the Nira Pro, again, like I said, wait in between 72 hours. And I would not go over, honestly, using a heated device more than 3 days a week unless it specifically states that you are to use it 5 days a week. So if it states to use 4 to 5 days a week, then I would stick with that device. Just use that, and if you wanted to play around, use that for a good couple of months, and then if you want to play with other different heated technologies such as ultrasound, laser, then you can experiment after that. So if you're thinking about layering these two EMS and microcurrent technology, you definitely can. I would do EMS first and then go in with microcurrent after. And the reason for that is because EMS technology actually can deplete ATP. But to what extent, nobody knows. Like, what does that really mean? What does that mean long term, short term? You know, at how much does it deplete? Like, I'm not getting any of those answers. I'm not really too worried about it in an at-home device. And if you are, then go in with the microcurrent right after, because this is going to help to increase ATP. So, and also, you could use red light therapy right after, which is also going to help to increase ATP. So I wouldn't worry about it too much, honestly, and that is what I do. Red light therapy is one of those treatments that can be used with any other treatment, and it can be used, I say 5 to 6 days a week. I don't like to use any treatment for 7 days a week. Usually when a device states that you can use it 7 days, it's basically indicating that it's safe to use 7 days a week. I just would not use any beauty device for 7 days a week consistently. These beauty devices are putting stress on your skin, so you really need to give your skin enough time to do all of its magic. Collagen takes time to build. So giving it that time to do that, I feel, is really important. Red light therapy can be done with any treatment. Red light therapy, I feel, is going to be best after radiofrequency treatment and before microcurrent. And like I said, after EMS. All right, let's talk about microneedling and how to use beauty devices with microneedling. It doesn't matter if you're using a stamp or a roller or even a microneedling pen, the rules still apply. We're talking about medical microneedling and cosmetic needling here. I like to ensure that there are 2 or 3 days that I have not used radiofrequency before doing a microneedling session. And the reason for that, again, is that because radiofrequency is causing a lot of stress on the skin. And a microneedling session is definitely causing stress on the skin. So I like to give that time, at least 72 hours. That's me personally. You might have tougher skin. I mean, that's gonna have to be up to you. I tend to be a little bit more conservative. And the reason for that is because there's no research that I have to share with you other than just, I feel like treating the skin with extra love and giving it time to heal is really important in just overall good skin health. And we also know that protecting the skin barrier is really important in good skin health. I don't want to constantly put irritating treatments on my face consistently. When we're talking about red light therapy with microneedling, I think that red light therapy is wonderful after a microneedling session. Microneedle, then do a good 10 minutes of red light therapy. It's going to help to calm and soothe the skin, and it also is going to help to accelerate that healing process. And you can use the red light therapy on the following days after a microneedling treatment. When we're talking about radiofrequency after a medical microneedling session, you're going to want to wait a good 7 days after. If you're doing medical microneedling on a Sunday, do not use any radiofrequency or any heated device until the following Sunday. If it's cosmetic needling at a 0.25 or 0.3, I like to wait for heated devices about 3 to 4 days. I really listen to my skin on that one. When to use microcurrent with microneedling? You can use microcurrent about day 2 after microneedling session. When we are talking about chemical peels and beauty devices, I say stop all beauty devices at least 3 days before a chemical peel for the same very reasons that I talked about earlier with radiofrequency and microneedling. When we're talking about what beauty devices to use after a chemical peel, you need to wait until your skin is no longer peeling. There's no more flakiness. Then you can go on with your radiofrequency and microcurrent and EMS treatments. Let's talk about skincare with some beauty devices. There's not really a set of rules. You're going to really want to listen to your skin. Some people have a lot stronger skin and can use tretinoin right after a radiofrequency treatment. I can, however, I don't use my tretinoin until it's been about 3 hours after my radiofrequency treatment. I don't add it on right after. So this is something that you're going to have to really kind of listen to your skin to see how your skin is doing and how it is feeling. If ever your skin is irritated, then don't add on any treatments that are going to irritate the skin further. And those ingredients are going to be any type of retinoid, as well as any type of AHA or BHA, which is glycolic acid, salicylic acid, mandelic acid, lactic acid. Just don't use any of those ingredients if you have more sensitive skin. When you are doing any type of heated treatment, radiofrequency, ultrasound, laser, then you are going to want to focus on hydration. I like to use growth factors, peptides, and hyaluronic acid to really hydrate the skin afterwards. And then I will go and add on my tretinoin about 3 hours later. But you might not be able to do that. And that's okay, because you're not doing radiofrequency like every single day in a way you shouldn't be. So that is okay. So just kind of really listen to your skin. What I like to do when I'm using microcurrent or EMS, I like to use water-based serums that are like peptides, hydrators, hyaluronic acid, growth factors, because these devices can help push and penetrate those products deeper into the skin. Clean skin, exfoliate the skin, add on some serums, and then I will do my treatments, and then I will finish up with my normal skincare routine. Using a device to help to penetrate the product deeper into the skin, you don't need to use those ingredients that could potentially be irritating, like glycolic acid, those AHAs, BHAs, as well as retinoids, because they already are getting to where they need to go in the skin. So you don't need to do that. And if you are trying to push them in any further, your skin could potentially get irritated. So just note that. It's not like it's a horrible thing, but it's just that you could get some irritation. I hope that I got everything, and let me know if you have any further questions and if this was helpful. Let me know in the comment section below. I love hearing from you. So I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you do not miss my upcoming videos. Until next time.